have to forget about Inferno, do the opposite of whatever they were doing on Inferno right here on Mirage, because they got trashed on that map. Now they're going to start on the less favored side again. See if they could do better this time.
Whoa, and look at the number of nades that Virtus.Pro have got.
That is actually a lot.
That is a lot of nades. That is, yeah. It's looking like a smoke round onto A site here.
The big problem is that Fnatic actually have 3 people on this bomb site already, so they've got like a pretty much a perfect setup to deal with this. And Virtus.Pro are going to try and smoke the middle of the bomb site to get the bomb down quick, but already Crim's picking off one. You wish the smokes had been for the stairwell here. JW and actually Schneider going to pick up that kill. JW nearly getting a second one. Schneider will do it instead for the double. Turns a quick 360 jump to take down Taz, and it's going to be Snax left alone now in a 1v4. What an incredible play. That might be the first time we've seen a legitimate 360 jump to get a kill. Pronex going to take down Snax, and that will be the end of the round. That might just be play of the day right there. That's just absurd.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's
like total MLG play. Like, what is this?
Oh, I can't believe it.
I love Schneider. All right, well, it's good to see Schneider still rocking it.
Yeah, at least he's just, you know, getting a chance to remind everyone, oh yeah, I'm still here, still ready. Well, not the best start for Virtus.Pro, and they were the ones that really needed it. Now they're gonna be smoking off the window here. But they are also checking top mid, which means they know a lot about what's going on. Crims does drop fairly low, but he sees 2, and the rest are coming up underpass. Now the whole Virtus.Pro team has been found, but they're getting the kills anyway here. Snax and Biala to pick up Crims and Flusher, and Schneider taking a couple of blind shots through the smoke. Not going to catch anyone, but JW will first kill for Fnatic. And Virtus.Pro still could easily lose this round, as Schneider's going to pick up a second one. It's definitely favoring Fnatic, though Pronex will go down. Just got to remember that Virtus.Pro, they don't have the same rifles.
Yeah, only the scout on JW. This isn't super effective. And the fact that they can actually hold on, there you go, murder hole right there, and he just barely dodges that Schneider. Snax attempting the running gun headshot. He might very well pick it up here. It's going to be Taz, who does have a FAMAS, and Snax still alive. And Taz, he's managed to sneak his way out to the B apartments right now. There is a man holding that angle, however, and that's JW, but he gets into position just a second too late, and Taz manages to jump out onto this site. JW's only going to realize this too late here. Can he actually push through? Can he get this kill on Taz, who is very low right now? If he can just find a pixel, puts the shot into the faces, and that's not going to help things here for Fnatic. Now he's just going to be dancing, but he gets wrapped on Snax, and it's going to be Schneider last man alive here for Fnatic. They are in real danger of losing this round at this point, and it's actually looking like he's going to be backing off to save his gun.
Yeah, I don't think JW realized there was a second guy that had made it onto the site, because obviously Schneider was taking that fight with him over in the window room, so probably there was some... I mean, Schneider didn't have a read on him. He didn't know exactly where he had run off to. Good job on Taz putting the bomb down for short, just so that if actually JW had got that shot on him, still a decent chance that Snax can steal that round away just from the bomb plant position. So, yeah, Virtus.Pro coming right back into it. There's some redemption here already, you know. That has to feel good, doing to Fnatic what they did to them on Inferno.
Exactly. I mean, there's basically confidence there for Virtus.Pro, saying that, hey, we're actually capable of winning rounds here, guys. You know, we aren't just going to get rolled over like we did on Inferno. We can actually get some damage done here. And they need to get over that mental block because they still have a long way ahead of them here. It's going to be the buy for them, but Fnatic, they will go for a force as well. So 2 CZs with the armor. They still have that scout on JW, and of course Schneider's M4 that he managed to save from the last round. So still quite a bit of firepower here for Fnatic. If it comes down to the proper positioning, they may be able to, shut Virtus.Pro out. Only problem is they're going for mid aggression, and Virtus.Pro are in position to very quickly go onto this A site.
And not really slowing down. JW taking his time to line out that shot, and it was worth it as well, doing a lot of damage then. And Schneider clicking away to get a good headshot in on Binally. He's going to be gone. Bomb is actually just being picked up now up on the balcony there, so they're going to be in the site putting it down, and Fnatic can't really stop them. The big thing here is, yeah, Pronex coming up from behind with the C-set 75 in hand. Fnatic can buy time. That should be enough. I'm wondering what JW is going. Is he disconnected? No, he's actually just waiting. He's afraid someone's going to push spawn. So a little bit of a relaxed approach here from Fnatic, and Pasha's going to become a good kill then. Neo also got one before he went out. Pronex coming up. He's going to go down straight away. Got the one kill, but that was all. And now time is running out here. They don't have a kit. They can't win this round anymore.
Oh, they get the kills. They make it expensive, at least for Virtus.Pro, but you're right. They don't have time to get on that bomb. No kit there. No time for the defuse. They are going to try and push forward here to see if they can't save any guns. Will they get lucky with the bomb blowing up? well, Flusha manages to find an M4 in the mix, so they still have some firepower going into this round, Fnatic. And Virtus.Pro, man, they're going to have to spend all of their money once again getting re-equipped here. So this prompts another force buy. Can't believe it.
Right, I mean, Fnatic just don't want to let go of the early game here. They know, as well as I'm sure you guys do, that any round win here for Fnatic is going to be a big victory, and JW will take down Pasha. Please. He does get grenaded down in return, but that was a nice headshot. Flusha to spray down Taz, and FAMAS on Crims will be dropping snacks. So now Bayali is going to be alone. He takes out Flusha, takes out Schneider, but can't get the third kill in the sequence, and that means Fnatic's investment was so worth it. They even steal 2 AKs, and they force VP to eco here unless they want to go for a really mad force-up. But I wouldn't suggest it. They're on the less favored side. I don't think they are under as much pressure as maybe Fnatic were to do a force-up here. I think VP can let this go.
Yep, I agree. And, well,
wow, okay.
you know, we agree, but the Virtus.Pro are not of that mindset right now. They're going for the force buy. They're telling themselves exactly the same thing that Fnatic were just saying. They're saying, these guys don't have any money right now. If we can at least get some damage in here, if we can keep them low, this means that we'll have a stronger time going into it, into the rest of this first half. So they do manage to go for mid control once again. It's going to be 3 guys going into underpass, 2 waiting at mid. They want to try and sandwich in on the defense here. And once again, Flusha holding. It's that triangle that gets set up here for Fnatic. Crimson connector, JW in window, and Flusha on short. Flusha peeks out, but he doesn't see anybody though, so this could get a little tricky here for Fnatic.
Oh, and tagged in the face already. Flusha going to be falling back, and I think Fnatic know now that there's some equipment here on the terrorist side as well. They get here that Galil firing away into the window. They've used so many grenades, Fnatic, and they haven't really done much with them either. I mean, all those grenades that went into underpass, there was no one even... I mean, they were there, but they were really far back. Couldn't get anything done with it. Bayali to pick up Crims, and JW now very low on health as well. Schneider coming through, but he's going to get dropped. This is turning into a fantastic round from Virtus.Pro. What could Flusha and Pronax do except for just, you know, saving what they have here?
Yeah, that window boost right there is actually the big key moment, right? That completely threw a wrench in things for Fnatic. The fact that they pick off the man holding jungle, that opens it up. That basically puts pressure on the man holding in front of connector. He starts spazzing out, and Virtus.Pro just rush in on him. I mean, very quick play there from Virtus.Pro, taking advantage of the opening that they created by getting that boost through. So now, well, this is actually, you know, a bit of a display of the current meta at the top of the food chain here in CSGO, which is you're always a threat. Force buy, you know, there's no such thing as an eco anymore, because if you've got CZs, if you've got Tech 9s, you're always a threat. It's always possible for you to win a round. So this is like Fnatic, Envy, VP, you know, they're the teams that kind of embody this right now, it seems. And so that really puts things in a bit of a loop for you when you're talking the natural progression of rounds, basically at the beginning of the half. When it gets into this kind of scrimmy, or this brawl, basically, it's really hard to tell who's going to come out ahead, because Fnatic could very well go for a counterforce as well right now. They don't want to let Virtus.Pro get up to 4 rounds, and they know that Virtus.Pro don't have a lot of money, so what do they do? And yeah, sure enough, it's going to be the force out of Fnatic. So just back and forth, 6 rounds running now. Wow. It's just non-stop action.
That is kind of crazy, because Virtus.Pro did actually make it out of that round with a bunch of people alive, you know, so at least they've got that going for them. Fnatic don't really care. This force-up would have made more sense to me if Fnatic had got, you know, 4 kills in the previous round, only 1 VP member survived.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, they're ready to take it to VP, and last time they did it, it worked. I mean, the force-up worked last time, so maybe just keep going at this rate. Grenade into the middle, and JW takes a little bit of damage there. A little bit annoying.
And now it's looking like Virtus.Pro looking at... I mean, they're going to change things up. They've hit A lot. Now it's time to go towards that B site. They're going to get control of ladder room here. Taz being very sure to check all the angles to make sure nobody's lurking up there. And Flusha peeks out and spots the first man. That's Neo down B apartments. However, Biali's going to be able to find an angle, and Taz takes out Flusha when he goes for a re-peek. So VP, they will get control of this B site, and they have the smokes down to block off the window as well. So it's going to make, well, getting in here quickly very difficult for Fnatic. So much so that they decide to back off. They're going to go back through jungle towards this A site and look to hold on to the 2 rifles and the scout that they have.
Yeah, I mean, why not? If they throw away these 3 rifles, then they will really be ecoing, and Virtus.Pro could jump up to, you know, 5 rounds instead of 3, just because they'd be playing against, oh no, Pronax actually times out, so
oh, no.
One of the rifles is going to be gone. What is going on? They did have 3 alive, but Gaben just reached down and said, no more.
He brought him up. Really?
Yeah.
That's going to be very annoying here for Fnatic. That gun could have made a lot of difference in the next round.
Yeah, that
could have been another force, essentially. That could, if they had held on to 3 guns like this, that could have been another force.
Yeah, and also Pronax comes in with $300,
so he doesn't get the win bonus.
Yeah, either way, something's definitely messed up here. We'll see if we can fix it in some sort of easy way. But obviously, there's a very unlikely thing to happen, but it can happen at times. Either way, we'll be 4-2 here, and a bit of an odd situation, really. But we have to say though, Virtus.Pro looking a lot more awake than they were on Inferno, right? They're looking good at the moment.
Oh, dude, yeah. Now they're showing that they've got something. I mean, maybe they're just feeling a little off on Inferno right now, or that was the first game of the day. So Virtus.Pro, I mean, Inferno can be one of those deathly maps where it's so hard to get back into a game once the other team has the pressure, has the money. I mean, if you're starting T-side and you start off rough on Inferno, you can get really hard for you to start getting the confidence back.
Plus, I mean, we started this game at 5 instead of like the normal starting time would be 6. Yeah, sure. So like esports lifestyle and all that, 5, you just roll out of bed of that, and you're like, oh, it's 5 already. I'm gonna get up, get ready, and then suddenly you have to play. It's just hard to deal with, man. Really hard to deal with.
Yeah, everybody except Pasha, because basically he gets no sleep.
He's already at the gym, just getting ready.
Yeah, and he has that. He has a kid. Kid's gonna be crying. He's not gonna get any sleep. It's gonna be horrible.
Don't
Pasha doesn't know what sleep is.
Don't tell me about it, man. That's yeah.
Exactly. That's why you should understand, Anders.
But it's true. I mean, you realize at some point, like, you've been sleeping way too much already, because like the rest of your life, if you knew that you could get by on just like 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night, you could get so much work done. It's incredible.
So how good would the work be?
Suddenly when you have a kid, you realize, actually, I don't really need to sleep. I'm fine.
So, I am above sleep.
Yeah.
I am a god.
Yeah, exactly. It's no problem. So, Virtus.Pro, it seems like we figured out the issue some sort of reasonable way. I'm wondering how you could solve an issue like that.
I guess it's restart the round.
Restart the round and let them play it out?
No, restart the round with and just give him like a fixed amount of money.
Put cheats on and just give him the rifle.
Yeah. There you go.
Remember to turn cheats off again.
Right? Because then it's like no clip all over the place on the map. Virtus.Pro, 2 seconds in on the B site, planting.
The thing is, if you had no clip on, like if cheats were left on and you had no clip on, you wouldn't. I mean, obviously, if you no clip through walls or something, people would see it and they'd be like, "Wait a minute, he's cheating." But if you just stood still and no clip, people can't actually hit you when you're in no clip mode. So they could be like, oh, like the hitboxes, and then you could get out of it right away and just kill people. That'd be amazing.
This is like Nightcrawler, from X-Men, just like poof, smack, poof, smack, poof. Impossible. It doesn't look like they're doing anything. Looks like it's just going to be a hard eco out of Fnatic. Doesn't look like they're going to do anything to address the money issue for Pronax.
Pronax is just being the bigger man here and saying, look, guys can't even throw smokes properly into the window. You think I need a gun to kill you? It's not going to be an issue at all. That smoke, though, is, I mean, it's in every single tutorial about throwing smokes on Mirage, and yet somehow, even at this, the ultimate professional level, they still get missed a lot. Every team does it, so definitely a bit of an issue, I would say. You can lose rounds straight away off of that. Crims comes up with a good kill on Bialy, but the bomb's down, and Fnatic don't have the best equipment, and Pasha here in the middle. Such a powerful position. Now they have to worry about retaking the site, but also not getting stabbed in the back by Pasha, and it's just no fun at all, is it? Flusher just barely makes it around the corner, and JW's running in there. Will go down. Pistol's just not enough to deal with it. Schneider coming out with a nice headshot on Snacks. That is impressive, but again, no time. They cannot win this round any longer, and it will be now a 1v2 here. Yeah, Pronax, I mean, with a kit, maybe there would have been enough time, but
the question, can Schneider get around through jungle fast enough? No, he's in CT. He wrapped back around already. He was trying to just hit that timing, but it's not going to matter in the end. But, I mean, one thing that's going really well for Fnatic is, apart from that one round where Virtus.Pro kept 4 alive, every single round they've been, like, keeping it so low on VP's side. They have, like, 1 or 2 guys surviving the end of the round. So they have to spend all that hard-earned money re-equipping every single time. So that's the pain there for Virtus.Pro. They still have a bank to be able to buy if they were to lose this round, but they aren't going to have, the bank to buy 2 rounds in a row, for example. So Fnatic's job could get a little bit easier here when it comes to the economy. As far as the standard setup here for Fnatic, though, nothing too crazy this time. No aggro basically on short, no aggro in mid. They're just allowing Virtus.Pro to get control of it, and that's Neo now. Instead of Pasha, it's Neo who's managed to work his way through here. Very close to connector.
But it's also upsetting to Fnatic that they are not in a position where they could, you know, even get the AWP on JW or auto sniper. Like, they just don't have any equipment. They've got one smoke, one Molotov left on the same person as well on Fnatic. And I think they just use the smoke, so they've got almost nothing left to try and stop Virtus.Pro. Good, well, bullets will still do. Schneider going to pick up one there. Flusher with a return, or with another kill on Taz, which is looking quite good at the moment. And now, Snacks, Bialy, and Pasha are left 3v5. Fnatic discovering that if you just do it raw, it's still going to work out every once in a while. There's Pasha gone down. 9 bullets left. Flusher just turning them into minced meat here. 3 kills.
Jesus, he is doing work right now. It's kind of like Schneider as well. And then Pronax, he's got that scout, misses the jump. NBK shaking his head, saying, "Come on, man. There's plenty of examples. You need some practice here on clearly." And he's going to get that follow-up shot. So nicely done there by Pronax. Pretty much an impossible situation there for Bialy, 1v5, of course.
Yeah.
So no, we're not going to hold it against him. This, though, from Flusha is just a thing of beauty. He spots that second man as well and just times it right to catch Pasha with the nade in his hand. That hurts for Pasha.
Yeah, and you got to wonder, was it the Molotov clearing that prompted Snacks to go, or was it the fact that, because Flusha had 12 bullets and then he put another 2 or 3 just into the air, and is that sort of a message to Snacks saying, okay, those were my last bullets, now I'm reloading, and then he has 9 more left and kills him? There are like some really subtle details like that where you got to wonder if the pro players, like, how much do they put into it. It could definitely be. I mean, you can definitely try and fake out when you're out of bullets and then hope that they think you're reloading and go for it. Really forward smoke here, which means Snacks is going to be wondering, like, he's tempted already. There's a smoke. Should I just walk into it and see what happens? I usually win that. But this time he's going to go through underpass instead. Grenade up, not going to touch anyone up there. Prim's playing close. I mean, they've got such a lot of presence in middle Fnatic. They have 3-way crossfire here, but Neo will open it up and Taz to take down Flusher. What an unlikely win here for VP, and Taz just spraying madly at a long range there. Can't kill Schneider, who's instead going to be doing a lot of damage here. I mean, VP, finally they do Snacks, but they're all so low on health, and Neo going to be dropping Schneider. Pronax and JW, they can just land a few bullets and they'll turn this into their victory.
Can't believe that they've actually managed to bring this back somewhat, though. That bomb is stuck in connector, and Pasha still lurking at top mid is going to catch out the rotator. That's JW gone now. He was just about to get into connector to save the day. Instead, it's going to be Pronax now. 1v2, Neo on 4 HP, Pasha on 22. This is feasible for Pronax because Pasha's so far away. If only Pronax knew, and he...
What?
And he stands on the edge. He misjudges the edge of the smoke of the Molotov and literally roasts alive.
Did he misjudge the edge of the Molotov for like 3 seconds in a row?
Is he? What is he thinking right now? Oh, he's just like waiting. Yeah, he just, man.
We're gonna have to chalk that up to like focus. I think he had his mind somewhere entirely different. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're like taking lunch orders or something. Like, you know, they're all ordering online pizza, and Pronax is like, yeah, someone's like, I need like pepperoni and tuna, and Pronax is like, I'm trying to clutch. God damn it. Something was definitely going on that wasn't you know, had anything to do with Molotovs there. That was really weird and really funny. Pronax is one of the few people that will make very few of those kinds of mistakes. He's, in my opinion, like one of the most solid players when it comes to doing like smart plays. So we can have a bit of fun at his expense, I feel like.
And once again, Virtus.Pro going through mid. Another variant, and straight into connector this time. They have the flash to go through the smoke as well. So Crims, he's going to be lurking on the edge of it here. We'll see if he can find a target because JW drawing the attention to the site, opens it up for Crims. Crims looking for his second one. He's not going to get it. Gets shot in the back by Snacks. So that's now a 2-man advantage here for Virtus.Pro going into the bomb plant on this A site, and Taz will catch Flusha trying to make his way towards the guns, essentially. Flusha's like, if I can get my hands on that AWP or an AK, maybe, you know, if I can't get the kills, then I can save it, save us some money in the next round. But Taz is too wise, man. Of course he's going to babysit those guns. He's going to make sure that Fnatic can't get anywhere near him.
Keep them warm. 7-3. I mean, we said Virtus.Pro need to do sort of the opposite of what they were doing on Inferno. It's not exactly what they're doing here, but the result is definitely, you know, done a bit of a 180 turn here for VP. 7-3 lead, playing terrorist side on Mirage. Nothing to complain about so far. Fnatic pushing up to top mid. JW looking underpass. Flusha playing really close. They line up for him, and look at the damage done. He only gets 1 kill, but he does 90 to 2 more players there. And Pasha is somehow still alive, but Virtus.Pro, they come out ahead even in these ridiculous situations. They should be losing.
Yeah, Pronax, I think, showing a little nerves there, perhaps still distracted from the last, from that clutch situation, because he should have had that kill. He should have had Pasha dead to rights. That should have been a freebie, and then they should have been able to hold on to this B site. Now it comes down to a retake scenario here, 2v2, Fnatic closing in, and that bomb will get planted. So Virtus.Pro, at least, they will have that, and they can set up for the crossfire. Bialy holding on short, as we can see. JW will spot him out, however. Or rather, that's Crims on short. Unfortunately, JW, with the off, this would have been ideal. Instead, it means that Crims is going to get picked off by Bialy. It's now on JW. He gets that kill rapidly, and he knows that the second man is in bench. This is crucial information, and he hits the shot through the bench just in time before Bialy can change it up. He even has the kit for the defuse. That's a 1v2 clutch from JW. That's the kind of play that you need. If he gets the info, at least he will follow through and actually get those kills with that AWP.
That second kill from JW is so ridiculous. Just JW things, right? And this first one is just Taz walking into the crosshairs and maybe a little bit silly, but this one is definitely not easy to do. Very nicely done. Saving Fnatic quite a bit and forcing Virtus.Pro to spend a lot more money on the Polish team. They're going to go back towards the A-bomb site, and this looks like it's going to be a fairly quick execute for them. There is a smoke off, but actually the advantage of executing quickly, especially after a round where Fnatic push top mid, if they feel like Fnatic might be doing it again, if you do this execute quickly, you can make it work before Fnatic rotate back. But we can tell Fnatic are already in the site here, and now the smokes are going to be running down, and Molotov on top of the balcony. It's going to be Crims playing in shadows with the FAMAS in hand and fire and smoke all around him. They trade kills early on, but now comes Crims. Gets one, keeps spraying. Another 7 bullets left, and he's already got the double, and JW will help him out. So great work from Fnatic. And Virtus.Pro going to seal the deal. Oh, sorry, Fnatic going to seal the deal here. JW with a triple in total, but that round was, I think that was a response to the aggressive play from Fnatic in the previous round. But Fnatic just had the perfect setup. I mean, they had Crims down here in shadows. That's like a vital component. But they even had another 2 members really close by. So that was like a hard counter from Fnatic almost.
Exactly. The fact that Crims and Schneider's positions right there are like they are crucial to dealing with those kinds of smoke rounds because you're within the smoke radius. Crims couldn't have had a better position. And the fact that Virtus.Pro don't actually check into shadow, that's kind of mind-boggling as well. So some mistakes being made right now by VP just as far as how thorough they're being when going through these sites. They had 2 guys that could have looked into that shadow position, and none of them did. So that prompts the eco round out of Virtus.Pro right now. The one thing to consider, however, is that Virtus.Pro still have 7 rounds on the board T side, which is a pretty phenomenal first half so far. I mean, this is a map that you really should be seeing 10-5, 9-6 at all, you know, all things breaking out for Fnatic. So the fact that right now Virtus.Pro, best case scenario is they end 8-7. That's really solid. They should be feeling really happy about the turnout regardless.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they could get by with 7 rounds, no problem here. Nice sort of consistency on VP. Bring up the scoreboard here. Everyone's on 8 kills except for Pasha, but still, I mean, that's pretty nice, isn't it? It's like a good level. We just need Pasha to get a quad kill in this round or something, and then, you know, then he's up with the rest of them. Raiding in the middle. Gotta be careful because JW is on the other side, and he finally has enough for this AWP. In the last 2 rounds, we've seen exactly what happens when he's got it. That's maybe also the downside of Fnatic, like forcing so much in the beginning. It took them this long to actually get that orb on JW. But now it seems to be working out. He does go down, just as I was crediting him. And Flusher will get a Molotov kill on Neo. What a weird game this is. Taz and Bialy are left 2v4. And Fnatic, now that they've got some traction, they're really making it work. Taz should have definitely got that kill. That was a bit of a giveaway. Now it's going to be really tough.
I know. It's the battle. Excuse me. The battle begins. They have to try and get their hands back on that bomb. Taz, he's kind of pinned down a connector, and right now in Crims, he spots out the first man. Easy kill on Bialy. He never knew what hit him, and that opens it up for Schneider to take out Taz. Once Taz has to turn to start addressing the fact that there's a man up in Palace, Fnatic with that kind of man advantage, they're going to be able to hit from all angles. So Virtus.Pro once again going for what was supposed to be quick pressure from them just did not work at all. They get picked everywhere, and well, now we go into the 15th round, 7-7. And Fnatic, full buy for them. Virtus.Pro, it's going to be a force buy. Only a single rifle for them to work with. They could have had more, but they elect to go for Tech 9 just to get the nades. Just to have enough nades for an execute. And again, it's going to be a very fast A execute this time around. And this is different from the last time. Fnatic, they're going for the mid control once again. So they aren't going to be in position. I mean, they don't have the anti-A rush, basically, set up here on the A site. Although they are, like, rotating hard over here to actually plug this up. Crims and now Schneider waiting in CT. They are going to have a bit of defense.
Just a little bit. It's the 15th round, so it's really going to matter now. I mean, getting an 8th on the board for either team would be valuable. Schneider going to pick up Taz. Great headshot on Bialy, and Crims to take down Pasha. And look, once again, Schneider, not afraid of the fire. Gets the one click there at the end as well. Probably would have been more to follow, but the round obviously ends immediately. So Schneider, the really nice triple, and that's going to seal the deal. 8-7. I mean, definitely an advantage for Virtus.Pro, but it could go either way now. A lot's going to come down to the pistol. This is so nice as well. I mean, he probably would have kept clicking if the round hadn't ended, but that was very smooth. Anyway, it looked wonderful. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 8-7 finish for the first half, and second half is going to be coming up any second. And you know what? I just mentioned check Twitter here. And you know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm seeing, Samla?
What you seeing?
Seeing Device telling me that that saying pro teams can't miss smokes is like saying footballers can't miss free kicks.
Oh.
Oh, Device.
I love how he uses the football. I'd have gone for the free throw.
You wanna take this fight now, Device? You really want to do it? Now, he's right. I'm not saying people can never miss smokes. I'm just trying to say that window smoke gets missed a lot more than a lot of other smokes for some reason. JW taking a fight in the middle here, and they've got what, like a triple tower boost in the middle, and there's a firing squad waiting. Virtus.Pro, they lured them back in here, and Schneider coming in with a Tech 9 gets one, almost a double. Taz barely surviving, or Snacks barely surviving, that is, and Bialy will take down Flusher. What a fantastic round from Virtus.Pro. That looked like it was basically like a fishing rod. Look at this here. They've got all the way up Pasha. He's like the bait. They're like, he's running back like, oh, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm reloading. I can't do anything. And there's two people waiting in the window for them. If we get an interview with Virtus.Pro at any point, all right, I'm just going to like put a mark on my hand and remind myself to ask them about that, because that was really funny. Did they really just use Pasha as bait? And shout out to Device as well for being great. You guys should follow him on Twitter if you haven't. Definitely should. That's at Device CS. Go and follow him now. He's only got 20,000 followers. That's ridiculous for like one of the best players
in the world.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna have a very fast play here by Fnatic. And look at this, Fnatic. They actually skimped quite a bit on the. They don't go for a force buy after that. They actually just go for P250s across the board, and they are going to succeed in getting that bomb plant. This is the gamble. This is the confidence from Fnatic as well. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna YOLO out of apartments with that bomb and get onto that site. And we're so sure of it that we aren't even gonna invest in armor or anything at all, so that we can buy rifles in the next round. That is a sick gamble paying off for Fnatic. Because now you can see 4,000. They're going to be able to get a healthy buy going. So I do like that.
Oh, 9-8. I mean, it's a good investment for Fnatic's point of view. They get that bomb down. Means they can buy this round. They buy a round earlier. And that means they're playing now AKs. Yes, versus 2 M4s. Yes, versus the one from us. But also versus 2 MP9s. And MP9 versus AK is not really a fair matchup, is it?
Not really. We've seen some players try to make that work. Natsu can make it work for some reason. Like, he loves the MP9. But it's not the most reliable battle. Unless you can get up close, essentially. Because that MP9 spits out bullets insane. Super fast. JW will be picking off Pasha, though. That's going to be over in, well, basically in jungle. So he manages to take him out from apartments. Bialy holding close, but Crim seems to have an idea. This comes around the corner, pre-firing. And they've completely opened up the A side at this point. Snacks trying to make his way through. He's going to catch out Crims. Caught asleep, and both players in mid right now just completely hammering Fnatic. They try to go hungry to take out Snacks, and now it's Flusher kind of pinned down in the corner. He wins Taz, or basically wins the duel versus Taz. That opens it up for Schneider to go for the spray battle, but they're both so very low. Schneider with 2 and Flusher with 5, and they get caught midair. What is going on?
This is a madness round, essentially. Flusher's got 5 health, and please don't do a pronax here. No, he won't. He takes out Snacks, and now lures close. What are you doing, Flusher? It's going to evade just in time. They've both got 5 health, and the bomb is down, ticking away. Flusher's going to drop, and Neo, he's got no kit. I think, yeah, he's going to have to run. Oh, what a round to lose. Fnatic, they steal it away at the end. That's incredible. If that Molotov had been a bit further up, if they'd had a kit or more grenades or anything, maybe they could have worked out. This is a crazy round, essentially.
But what happens there with Crims? Where do his bullets go? Snacks gets out of that. And then, of course, Pronax is like, well, I'm going to actually just hunt Snacks down because he surely isn't going to be watching behind him now at this point. But Neo was there to watch his back. So Fnatic got effectively just... Right now, Virtus.Pro are like great salesmen. They're just managing to bait Fnatic out at every turn. At this point, 9-9 the score, 19th round, and Fnatic, after that, they do win the round, so they're going to be able to get the AKs, but they have 2 nades, literally 2 nades to work with, and it looks like, at least for now, they're going to get some mid-control, but Neo, they weren't expecting the op. Fnatic were not expecting Neo to have an AWP up there, and they get that pick early on to JW.
Neo not going to get it, actually. Great angle there, but Pronax crouching into the angle and sort of pre-aiming it and getting the kill rather easily. The Flush are going to take down Snacks as well. Means the B bomb side is lost. The bomb's going to go down, and Pronax will plant it again for short here. The bomb plant position, definitely important. I'm so happy that the people aren't planning default so much anymore over at B, because it's still a big risk. But look at Crims. He hears them running in. He can even call that into Pronax, and he gets a kill on Bailey from behind. That means this retake from Virtus.Pro has been just pretty heavily compromised. That's Pasha gone down, and Taz is now alone, waiting in the ladder room. And he's going to spot the shadow, so he knows Pronax is coming. Pretty good job pre-firing there.
But he's still, I mean, that's the thing. He realizes just in time, stops himself from dropping down into window because he knows that Crims is up there. And Crims, yeah, he's just waiting. He will get flashed on a short pre-fire there. Does Taz actually take this fight? He barely lives with 17 HP, and he should not show himself. He will live. One thing as well is that Flusher manages to save that AWP for JW, so that's a big save right there. They wouldn't have had the money to buy the op otherwise. Taz has his single M4. Do they go for a force buy in this situation? That would be suicidal. If they decide to go for it, that would be wild. And it's not going to happen. They just upgrade a couple of pistols, a single P250, yeah. Smoke bot by Taz. So they're going to skimp it, and they're going to stack B.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense in my opinion as well. Taz back here, M4 in hand. I wonder if that's going to actually, I mean, prompt Fnatic to go for it. They might be able to guess that he's alone here. I mean, it's a bit of a risk, but now they get the kill on him. They definitely know. The rotation was sort of happening for Virtus.Pro, but it's definitely going to be too late here. Fnatic gonna get the bomb down, and they're fighting nothing but pistols. No armor or anything here, so should be an easy round, then extending their lead to 11-9, which is going to be still pretty much anybody's game at this point. Nice lineup there. Crims, he had a little smile on his face when he saw that they were just like, he didn't have to move his mouse. Just a little bit up, maybe. Oh, that's a nice jump from JW. I wish we could have seen that from his point of view. That's like, if we could have had the Matrix slowdown, if we only had like a 3000 FPS camera, then it'd be like, you know, in mid-air, he just slows down and no-scopes him. Good job. You can always count on JW to get those cinematic frags, can't you?
Dude, he's like the king of those, right? And when he gets that AWP going as well, he's like one of those players where he picks up the first one and you just know that he's going to get the second and the third and then the fourth. So we'll see. I mean, there you go. Speak of the devil. Takes that shot, spots the man, but he misses it. And so Pasha will be able to dodge out of there. HE's not going to really do anything. But Pasha, they stack up in connector. I really like this, actually, trying to set up for that counterplay. And, well, Taz gets a little bit ahead of himself, and Pasha only going to get the one kill before Flush is able to return on him. Double kill for Flush, opening up this A site. And it's only going to be Bialy there, alone to hold. Little did they know that Neo's there, very close, goes for the aggressive push on short, but JW just turns in time to take him out. And this has gone completely out of control now for Virtus.Pro. They've got 2 players left alive versus 4 alive for Fnatic.
Snacks and Bialy. To get out of a round like this, you need a little bit of luck going your way. You need Fnatic to walk into an angle where they don't check where you are. You get a good kill, but you don't get returned on immediately. You can keep picking it up, and Bialy might beat if he turns around in time, but Flush is going to find the perfect timing. But if that had worked out in reverse, Bialy would have been in a position where he could maybe, you know, build another kill off of it. You need something like that to work for it, otherwise Fnatic will steal the round. So 12-9, almost no money on Virtus.Pro either. They really can't go for this, so now things start to get really tricky for them. I mean, it was pretty even at 11-9, but the chances are now that it's going to be 13-9. And then Fnatic have a good shot at taking this 2-0 instead. Oh, it's getting scary now.
Yeah, this isn't looking too pretty for Virtus.Pro, especially after such a strong start for them, getting so many rounds on their T-half. I mean, ending it with 7 rounds. They've only managed to pick up 2 here in the second half on their CT side. It's not looking any prettier here as well, although that's some fantastic damage coming out from Bialy. He manages to tag Crims, Pronax, Schneider, JW. Everybody gets a piece of it, and Schneider's going to get caught by Neo with that deagle. But Flusha will return, take out Neo, and now man advantage going into this, although, what? Snacks with the 1 dig onto JW. JW didn't even see it coming.
No, playing up in the toll booth there. Definitely a very powerful position. Deagle or otherwise, still a very good idea. Taz coming from behind. This round could actually turn around on Fnatic. That would be interesting. Taz, the timing, CZ in hand. He's going to get one, goes for a second, gets it as well. And oh, there's Snacks. Headshot on Pronax. What a steal from Virtus.Pro. This was exactly what they needed. That's incredible. And I was going to say at the beginning of that round, the way that JW took the first shot, his 2 teammates were in front of him, I can guarantee you, Semler, if that had been me in matchmaking, I would have killed a teammate and then got killed instead, and everyone would be like, Anders, what the hell are you doing? Like, he was so close to flicking onto one of them right in front of him. That was kind of funny. Well, now it's 10-12, and we're back in the anything can happen territory, but Neo and Pasha actually have an AWP each, so that's cool stuff. Double up setup.
Yeah, you gotta love that, man. Saving that money, getting a free gun. Or getting a gun back, essentially, because that was actually theirs to start with. And Pronax, however, is going to catch out Snacks at top mid. He's the only man holding there as well, because currently there are 3 players for Fnatic up in Palace looking towards this A site. They've got the bomb with them as well. So that was a key frag coming in from Pronax, kind of leaving Virtus.Pro in the dark now. You can see Pasha starting to wonder. He comes back over towards that window area, trying to get that information. But that smoke going down, it's going to make life a little bit difficult here for Virtus.Pro. They're going to have to start playing the guessing game.
Pronax with another good opening there as Taz goes down by Ali. I mean, this is good timing between Schneider and Crims. They're sort of intuitive timing. Just one going down ladder, one jumping down, meaning there's no chance for Battle to do anything here. Neo gonna have to run and save this AWP. Can we bring up the scoreboard, see how much money VP has? It's a good bank on Snacks, but that's it. Everyone else gonna have to eco. So saving this op's gonna be valuable, but it won't make them buy in the next round, and they can't do it either way. Pronax with a good triple kill. And it's 13-10. So all that excitement, Semler, because they win the eco round and then they give it back to Fnatic again.
Talk about breaking the momentum. Talk about just completely shattering Virtus.Pro at this point. That is going to be the setback, and I'm sure that there are being some words exchanged over there right now. Taz always very vocal, but they need to calm down at this point, Virtus.Pro, because they're going to have to take this round of eco. Snacks has got his AWP, but that is it. The rest of them are hard ecoing on standard issue, and it's going to come down to the next round essentially when Fnatic get up to 14. Unless we can see some kind of magic out of Virtus.Pro here. If they can actually manage to go for another eco win with even less gear than they had before, that would be heroic.
Yeah, I mean, the casual eco op on Snacks, you never know. It's been known to work before, but it is sort of like rolling the dice and just hoping for the very best, right?
The casual eco op, I like that. We're gonna start calling it that, just the eco op. There you go.
Yeah, but it's like, you have to do it like, you know, like shrugging, like you don't really even care. Like, yeah, just buy an AWP in this round. You know, it's just what I do, you know. JW is very careful here, scoped up, looking left and right, and he's going to spot Taz there as well. No problem. He does get shot in the face, but it's so long range with the USPS that doesn't really matter. The Snack's picking off JW, but it might have been too late at this point. They're in a 2v4, and right now the goal should be saving the AWP. I mean, if you can win the round with it, that's great. But if you can keep it alive, it won't have been a waste. Problem is, if you do neither and just lose the AWP and the round, then things are looking bad. And Snacks, he is hunted right now.
Yeah, exactly. They're already spreading out. They know where he is, and they're going into it together as well. I love to see both players there on short, waiting to be able to tag teams. Snacks will take out Crims, but Schneider's got his back, and then the two into kitchen, they're going to just be able to wallbang him down. No hiding there for Snacks in the end. And so the eco op, unsuccessful. Pronax even saves that AWP to hand it over to JW, so they managed to save a free op, which is going to be very nice, despite the fact that Pronax still had the money to buy it, and so did JW. You know, saving a buck, that's what it's about. That's how you become a millionaire. But VP now, I mean, 3 rifles, a single deagle, a single scout. This isn't pretty for a force buy.
Snacks has the, you know, the handheld version of the AWP. Deagle, he got the headshot last time and made it work. So, I mean, he actually got 2 kills last time with it. So, if he can still make that work, that's great. Fnatic got the bomb over at the B bomb site with Pronax making his way into middle rather aggressively, alone as well. I'm surprised he makes it past. JW picks up Snacks as he tries to make the jump. Oh no, this could be where Virtus.Pro just lose the game. Neo coming in quick with the scout, gonna go down there alone as well. No backup either, and Pronax gets the kill, picks up a second one. He's really on fire right now, Pronax, doing super well. I mean, unlike earlier when he was actually literally on fire and died outside of the A-bomb site. Schneider with a good headshot on Bayali, and Taz is the last man standing in a 1v5. This is probably where it ends for VP. They've got $150 somewhere. What do you get for 150?
A decoy.
No, I meant like outside of the game. Like, what do you buy for $150?
You get a lot for $150.
Like a new watch, maybe. They're not going to help you stop Fnatic, is it?
Yeah, several, depending on the quality, several pairs of shoes.
Shoes, some new shades.
I mean,
like designer shades.
Just think of the damage you can do with $150 in the summer sale at Steam. Yeah, that's a lot of games that you're never going to play. That's
When
a
is that
lot of
coming?
games that you're never going to play. Soon, man, soon. It's right around the corner. That's like the eternal curse. It's like, oh yeah, summer sale, buy all these games, then you just never play them.
I had a friend of a friend who tried to argue that it was better buying like 10 sort of fairly bad games than one good one, because like overall you still get like more content out of it. It's like,
no, sorry, bro, that's not how it works at all.
No, but he has like 3,000 games or something. Look at this though, Fnatic opening up, taking down by Ali. And Schneider actually goes down to Pasha. That scout working out, and a lot of damage onto Flusher as well. He's down to 13. Virtus.Pro, they want to hold on. They just need 5 in a row. It's definitely doable here. And Snacks with 2 great kills, 5-7 in hand, and Neo to pick off Pronex. Yes. Do you believe in the comeback? I mean, we can't really read the Twitch chat, but you guys, you know, you gotta spam something to help out Virtus.Pro here. I don't know what it will be.
I'm wondering as well right now, but
hashtag comeback.
4 rounds in a row, man. It's possible.
Yeah. They got the first one now, 4 more to go.
It's also a bit of it's also a good play there by Fnatic, basically getting punished for being impatient, for trying to go for a rush play, basically. Rather than trying to slow play it and just take advantage of the rifles, they tried to go straight onto that A site, and well, they just ran right into the blender, so... Good little reality check there for Fnatic, and now we'll see how they approach this one. Pronex, though, nearly getting picked off by Taz. Surprised that happens as well, considering Taz really favors that position quite a bit. You shouldn't really be getting caught off guard by that, by the fact that he's playing there, watching underpass like that.
Yeah, just the one shot through there, doing a lot of damage. Now he's got to be careful, because that's also a position... Well, actually, they don't have any grenades, so he shouldn't be careful at all. But grenades very often learn where Pronex is. Either way, still just past the minute mark. And some good damage has been dished out here. Schneider's also down to 28. Neo trying to play a tight angle just to get a bit of information, but somehow he just misses the timing by a second. That's pretty crazy. And Pronex is forever lurking in underpass, it seems, while the rest of his team is making its way back to the bomb site. Oh, Neo didn't see that, did he? There we go. He did pretty spot it. It's a nice headshot.
Love to see that railing getting used as well, giving you that high ground, basically allowing you to look at all these different angles, change it up basically. But now it's going to be Fnatic trying to push forward onto this A site. Molotov down at the shadow. They aren't interested in dealing with Bialy lurking over there. But Taz and Sandwich, this is a very nasty crossfire. Attention gets drawn to Bialy. Taz peeks out, chooses that moment to strike, and picks up a double kill for himself. So textbook play in the end there from Virtus.Pro with the A site hold. And that's going to rock Fnatic back. Luckily for Fnatic, they still have money to buy in this round though, despite not getting a bomb plant. So it kind of speaks to the kind of momentum they had going for them to try and close out this game. But this is it. They're at the bottom of the barrel at this point. So if they lose this round, Fnatic, it's going to be an eco or force eco in the next, and then it's going to go the full 30 rounds. So this is it now. Can VP hold?
Super nice setup for Virtus.Pro at the end of that round. Like once they got the kill on Pronex and underpass, they knew what was up immediately. Pronex though will get the one. Snacks with the return, still got 18 bullets left, but they're going to be jumping out any second. He's got 9 health. He has to get another kill in here. Almost takes JW, and Pasha goes down as well. It looks like Fnatic are going to make their way through now. Bialy in a 1v3. Smoke is up as well on both sides, and he's going to try and make his way through. There's no chance at all. Takes out Schneider, but he's on 19 health here. Fnatic, they did it on Inferno, and it was easy on a Mirage. It's been a lot tougher, but they make it through anyway. 16-12, and that's going to be it. They